Buzz. Thank you.
No, sir, your app is absolutely spectacular, and it helped me navigate the aisles of the liquor stores.
If folks are looking for the app, they can find it, or the link to it at least, on my website at nataliemclean.com, because as you know, we have one for the iPhone, the Android, the BlackBerry, and other smartphones.
Yeah,
so.
It's great. What you can do with it is you can keep track of your own personal wine library. You can keep tasting notes. And the UPC thing that I was talking about is you can actually scan the barcodes when you're in the liquor store to get Natalie's reviews. They're spectacular. So what we're going to be reviewing this weekend mostly is Bubble. What's your thoughts on Bubble as we head into New Year's Eve?
I think it's the essential drink for New Year's Eve. It's so celebratory, and there's such a range these days. So, of course, the classic sparkling wine is champagne, which, by the way, only comes from the Champagne region of France. They've smartly trademarked that term. But many regions around the world, including our own here in Canada, the Okanagan, Niagara, Nova Scotia, all make terrific bubblies. So there's a wide selection from which to choose.
Yeah, my wife's on a Prosecco kick lately.
Yes. Prosecco from Italy, and I would add Cava from Spain are two of the best bargain bubblies. And by bargain, I don't mean just cheap. They are inexpensive, but they're absolutely delicious. And so, if you think about Santa Margherita, which is a lovely Prosecco from Italy, they've got all the bubbles and all the taste, but, a fraction of the cost.
Okay, so Santa Margherita is a great budget pick, but what if I win Lotto Max tonight?
Excellent. I like your approach. All right. Well, I would go with something like Bollinger, which was James Bond's bubbles, and you're going to start at about $60, $70 for their non-vintage, but you can go crazy right up to their vintage champagnes, which are the most expensive, for a couple $100 a bottle.
What if I don't like Bubble? What's another festive thing to bring to a party this weekend?
Well, there's all kinds of terrific still wines out there. Some people do dress up bubbles with a bit of cassis and make a Kir Royale. But if you really don't want any fizz in your glass, I think, a lot of zippy white wines like Riesling, again, the Okanagan makes terrific Rieslings, as does Niagara, would be a terrific aperitif, because we often drink champagne or sparkling wine on its own or with just some nibbles as opposed to with dinner. So that's what you're looking for, perhaps, in your glass for New Year's Eve as well.
Well, I hope you have a wonderful New Year's in Turks and Caicos.
Thank you, Buzz. I will raise my glass of champagne tonight to you.
Oh, I appreciate that. Her website is nataliemclean.com, MACLEAN. nataliemclean.com, one of the world's best wine writers, who says Santa Margherita on a budget, Bollinger if you're ballin', and Riesling if you don't like any bubble. Thank you, Natalie.